What's up, guys? Your boy iMaverick here, back with more Madden 13 news. And I know it seems like I must just got a whole lot to say about Madden 13 all of a sudden. And for those that don't know, that's because E3 is going on this week. So developers all came together from different games, and they're just dropping information, left and right. And I'm doing my best to keep up with it. There's so much going on, but I'm trying to work hard for all the subs and everyone that wants to get this information out. So I got more gameplay and more explanation on this new physics engine, which is the Infinity Engine. I feel like I say that word funny for some reason, but anyway, Infinity Engine. I got some more explanation on it. I'm going to let you guys see the clip as I always do, and then I'll come back and elaborate on it more. Check it out.
Essentially what happens is, in the past I would have been able to just crash through the line or crash through my guys and not stumble, not fall, but now because we have a balance and stumble system, I have to be very, very careful of where I run and exactly how I hit the hole, basically. So what's going to happen here is I should have cut a little earlier or possibly hurdled this guy, but because I didn't, now you're going to see my guy stumble and fall to the ground. So
tripped over your own guy this time.
Right. In the past, I could have just kind of pushed him to the side. We weren't doing things as realistically as possible. But now you'll see that my legs get caught up. He's going to stumble a bit, try to keep his balance, and he's going to fall.
I gotta admit, man, that hole was pretty big. You probably didn't have to run over your guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking, but
you wanted to give us an example here.
Exactly. I never ever do that for real. That would never ever happen. But this is what we're looking at. So every time you run the ball, you will have feedback on why you fell. You're going to see the ankle get caught. You're going to see the guy stumble. And in this case, I fell. But if you do the right thing, that won't happen.
Okay, so that's pretty cool, the whole balance thing. But what is balance without a little bit of a recovery chance as well? You don't always fall to the ground when you get tripped up.
Exactly, and that's, to me, is the most significant piece. You now have to play this game to the whistle every time. There's no such thing as, oh, I've been sucked into this two-man tackle, now I'm going to fall. You can recover, your guy can recover, and it is based on how much balance your guy has. So in this case, Mr. Turner has good balance. Notice that a guy got between Mike and the defender here, and because of that, now the tackle is not as intense as it would have been, and because of that, he now has the ability to break the tackle. In this case, I'm just going to break the tackle by doing a spin, but notice that I stumble the appropriate way. I don't spin off and keep running at full speed. I now stumble because I'm slightly off balance until the point where I struggle and eventually fall.
And you lose some of that momentum as well.
Absolutely.
You're not going as fast, so that next guy has a lot more time to get over to you.
That's exactly right. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how people handle these one-on-one scenarios and breaking tackles and fighting for every last yard. So I'm excited to see that.
All right, so it looks very good when you're recovering, but how does this work in tackling?
Okay, well, let's run through an example real quick. So here I have Michael Turner again. I'm running through the line. I actually stumble a bit. He doesn't quite make the tackle. He doesn't quite wrap up. Now, notice as I start to stumble off of this tackle, I'm not actually going to get wrapped up in order to get tackled this time. I actually just get hit. So notice, guy runs in, hits me, and I fall.
And he gets caught up behind the linebacker there that fails on the tackle.
He can't exactly make the tackle to get wrapped up. However, because I'm already stumbling to keep my balance, he knocks me further off balance to the point where I fall down. So.
And it's not. I mean, it's good to see that collision too. You see him kind of go down. His head gets caught on the guy's leg.
Absolutely. So what you're going to see is guys organically tackle people and not just have wrap-ups every play. So it's going to be really exciting. It's going to add a lot of variety to the tackles as well. And there it is. Nice, natural-looking, organic tackle.
Okay, guys, so I want to point out two things that I really liked and I saw in this clip. The first one is, look at how this tackle is interrupted by the lineman that gets in the way and almost just disconnects the defender from the tackle. I think that's cool, and I also look at the guys' helmets on this tackle. Both defenders, the one on top and on bottom, no homo. You see how the helmets are kind of bent back against the shoulder pads, and even the guy on the bottom kind of had his neck scrunched because his teammate was on top of him. Now, all this makes me think is that the animations are, unlimited, Infinity Engine. It kind of makes me think that the possibilities for tackles and animations that we see are really unlimited because it's all going to vary. Every time you trip over a defender, it won't always be his leg, or it will be, maybe it's his leg, but it won't always be his ankle, or it won't always be his knee. Sometimes it may be his thigh or closer up to his hip. So I feel like we're going to see a lot of variety here. And I also like at the end of the tackle on the second clip that I showed you how the defenders kind of pile up after they engage in the tackle, and all the Saints players kind of pile up. And it really looked natural and realistic and something new to the game. But let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Point out some things that I haven't seen possibly. And, of course, definitely subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on all this news I'm going to be dropping this week because E3 is going in full effect. And I'm going to do my best to keep you guys updated. But till next time, I'm out, y'all. God first, God bless.